Denmark is a small country in the north of Europe with 6 million inhabitants. Denmark is known to be one of the happiest countries in the world. We have a high standard of living, a high level of social equality, and a very safe society. You might have heard about our famous concept of hygge. Hygge is about taking time away from the daily rush, to be together with people you care about, or even by yourself, to relax and to enjoy life's quieter pleasures. In the last couple of years, a number of books have been written about hygge. You're more than welcome to read about it, but why not come to Denmark and experience it for yourself?
You might ask, why should you choose Denmark as a career destination? Well, let me tell you some of the advantages from working in Denmark. Flexible working hours are very common. Normal work days from 8 to 4. It's most common that both partners work, and therefore you will experience mums and dads rushing off to pick up the children from the daycare. Consumer prices in Denmark are relatively high, but they must be compared with free-of-charge welfare services and the salary level. Salary levels in Denmark are among the highest in the world, and many welfare services are either free or state-subsidized in Denmark. Medical help, hospital treatment, schooling, including university and elderly care, are all free, and daycare for children is far cheaper than in other countries. Denmark is one of the safest countries in the world. You can leave your stroller outside the cafe, enjoying a good time of hygge while your child is taking a nap outside. Companies in Denmark value international talents. They see diversity as good business. Danish companies hire internationals not only to meet the demand, but also to seize some of the many opportunities that internationals bring. For instance, they come with knowledge of foreign markets, language and culture, which can help to open doors for increased exports and customer satisfaction. You might also be interested in hearing what internationals already living in Denmark highlight. They say there's a great population of internationals in Denmark and therefore a lot of social activities to join. The largest cities have international communities that provide social activities such as spouse cafe, weekly international meetup and much more. They emphasize that almost everybody in Denmark speaks English at a high level, and therefore it's easy to come to Denmark to work. Many jobs do not require the Danish language to begin with. A fun fact is also that in Denmark TV is not dubbed, which makes it easy for you to relax with your favorite episode of a TV show in your original language. And a perfect way to learn Danish from reading the subtitles. They also mention some of the difficult issues with living and working in Denmark. Everybody is talking about the weather, nobody can do anything about it. Sometimes you will experience all 4 seasons in one day, and you will also experience beautiful summer days spent at the beach. Many also find it difficult to understand the Danish private culture. Remember, it takes time to get a social network, and it takes a lot of effort on your part. And finally, the language. It's difficult to learn a new language, and Danish is difficult to pronounce. But the Danish state offers free of charge language classes, and if you practice, you will get it.
The Danish labour market is characterised by a shortage in specific sectors. We need experts in IT, life science, engineering, research, finance and medical doctors. We have a high employment rate in general. About 75% of all women work and 81% of all men work. More women than men have an academic education. We also have a low unemployment rate, and all of this means there is a high turnover in jobs and many job openings available to you. Danes have the highest job satisfaction rating in Europe. Many highlight the 37 hours work week or 5 or 6 weeks of paid vacation combined with flexible working hours. Others emphasize a good work-life balance at many workplaces, which means you can have both a professional career and good family life. Some employees also get full salary during illness and full payment for the first 2 days if you need to stay at home with your ill child. In Denmark, professional development is valued. Denmark has a long-standing tradition of lifelong learning. You are expected to invest your time in courses and other educational activities, and most managers will welcome an employee's wish to participate in courses that will benefit your skills. But you need to take responsibility and you need to be proactive. Danes value that they have great influence on the decision-making process at work. Managers expect their staff to take responsibility for their work. So if you have a great idea, tell your boss. And if it is a good idea, it will be implemented. Most Danes place a high value on equal rights. Compared with other countries, social interaction and the tone of voice are informal. Friends, family and colleagues are addressed informally on a first-name basis. It's also common to address superiors by their first names. The Danish labour market is, to a great extent, regulated by various players in the labour market themselves, as opposed to by legislation. Under the Danish model, employers and employees reach voluntary collective agreements on pay and employment terms. The trade unions play a very important role in the Danish labour market, and there's a high level of union membership among Danish workers. Trade unions assist with cases regarding pay and working conditions and can help in connection with work-related injury cases. They also offer career advice and interesting courses relevant to their members. As opposed to all other forms of social security in Denmark, unemployment insurance is voluntary. Therefore, you're not automatically insured against unemployment. An unemployment insurance policy is taken out from an unemployment insurance fund, which we in Denmark call an A-kasse. These are private associations that are associated with trade unions and other professional organizations. We recommend that you read our brochure, Know Your Rights and Obligations when Working in Denmark, which you can find on our website.
Most Danes have a high level of education, and they take interest in their social circles and local communities. Danes are perceived to be relaxed, happy and easygoing. All the same, many foreigners find it difficult at first to become acquainted and make friends with Danes outside the workplace.
We will do our best to welcome you. So what can you do when you come to Denmark? Well, first of all, be active. Invite people over rather than waiting for an invitation from the Danish side. Danes want to get to know people, but they might find it difficult to take the first step. Many internationals ask where to meet Danes after work. Well, the answer is this: join an association. Denmark is a country full of associations and clubs. On average, each Dane is a member of no less than 5 associations. We go to sports, we go to evening classes in cooking or kite surfing, or we participate in volunteer work such as being a Scouts leader or coach the local children's football team. Try to learn Danish. Even though you might find it difficult to begin with, it really pays off. And ask your Danish colleagues and friends for information and tips. You will find that they are very helpful.
When you get a job, you have to register in Denmark. We are happy to advise you about which papers you have to bring and what to do when arriving in Denmark. We have gathered all the necessary information on our website workindenmark.dk under Moving to Denmark. And you are of course welcome to call us if you would like personal guidance. We are here to help.
On our website workindenmark.dk, that's also the place where you can find available jobs. You can create your CV and find all necessary details about relocating to Denmark. Locally, you will also find interesting offers to internationals. Many cities have a newcomer service or a local expat community, and they're all ready to welcome you to their part of Denmark.
If you want to know more about Denmark, read more in our welcome brochure.
Welcome to Denmark.